We are back with another video, and today I got a special video. And if you're wondering why I'm using my HyperX Cloud gaming mic as opposed to my usual recording mic, the Blue Yeti, well, it's because I'm on my ROG Ally, and this thing does not really have any USB ports for the Yeti to be plugged into, only a USB-C and a headphone jack, which this HyperX Cloud fits right into this machine. But today,
I got a video where we're going to be testing out some AAA titles for the ROG Ally that most of them are pretty recent, and we're going to be doing it with the settings cranked up to see how these games really stack up on this handheld and see what kind of stuff you can run solidly. That is a fucking weird ass word I just made up. I don't even know if that shit exists, but we're just gonna roll with it. But we're gonna see what runs on the ROG Ally well. And these are only gonna be a handful of games that I personally played on the ROG Ally. So if you guys would like to see a part 2 on games that run well on the ROG Ally, please leave a comment below. Or just give me some feedback you have about the video in general. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this. Older title, but also a demanding one still to this day, is The Witcher 3. And with the ultra settings applied on the ROG Ally at 1080p, we're getting about 50 FPS, I'd like to say, usually. It does dip probably to about the 40s usually, but this is a pretty solid experience for the settings turned up. Of course, if you really want a smooth 60, I would say just turn down to the high settings, which is what I play on this game. But as you see, The Witcher 3 still runs really great on the ROG Ally. For a fighting game that runs really great on the ROG Ally is Street Fighter 6. Coming out this year, it is one of the most popular fighting games right now, and at the highest settings at 1080p, we are able to run this on the Ally without any issue. As you guys see, it is indeed perfect. Wow, this runs really great, I would have to say. And as you guys see, it is very good. To keep in theme with the Capcom games, we have Resident Evil Village at 1080p with the high texture quality settings, and we get well over 60 FPS, depending on which part of the game you're in. But as you see here, we are getting excellent FPS on Resident Evil Village. Sometimes it'll go even over the 80s, but I am using OBS, and sometimes I do think it slightly affects it. But as you see, just gonna take Rose to bed here as the opening scene of Resident Evil Village plays out. Sometimes we're getting some dips, but I mean, this game still looks absolutely great. It rarely dumps over under 60. Only in certain parts of the game do I feel like you get under 60 FPS with this game. Another game that runs well on the ROG Ally is indeed Dirt 5, which runs at about 50 FPS also, at the settings cranked up. But really, this game just looks amazing in general. Just a phenomenal looking game to drive around in muddy areas. This is not really a driving sim, but more so a rally driving sim. A little bit different from Forza, but man, does this game run well on this machine. The handling is also great, as you see. It is a really good game. Wow. And for the last game on our list, we have Gotham Knights, and as you see with the settings cranked up, we're still getting about 60 FPS. And it is a smooth 60 so far. We're gonna just keep playing and see where this turns out. But as you see, this game runs really great. John Doe? You talking about the guy from Twisted Metal? Heck nah. As you see, it is still running great. Even though we're kind of in a break-in cutscene. I wonder if that is affecting the gameplay any. But man, this game... Oh yeah, here we go. Now we got a fight going on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, boy. Come on. Ha! Ho! Ooh, get that takedown. Bop! You see me? And we are still getting a good 60 FPS during the break-in. And there you all have it. Those are 5 games on the ROG Ally that run very well even when the settings are turned all the way up. Now, considering this thing is only a little bit stronger than a gaming PC with the 1650 GPU in it, don't expect all games to run at 60 FPS with the settings cranked all the way up. Instead, you'll probably have to turn some settings down for some games. However, most games I run on here run excellent even with the settings. So, there are plenty of other games I could show you guys that run excellent even when the settings are turned all the way up on this thing. So, if you guys would like to see a sequel to this video, basically 5 more games that run at 60 FPS or damn near it, if you guys would like to see that again. Me personally, I had a hell of a lot of fun making this video, so I'm definitely going to be looking for other games that run really well on here. But with that being said, y'all, please keep in touch with more videos because the ROG Ally is going to be a overarching theme on my channel for a while. So if you guys do like ROG Ally themed content, please check out my channel. I probably have a ton of it by now. So with that being said, I will see y'all in the next video.